Hey parents, I've been getting a lot of questions this week about why is it that my kid can be independent and totally handle their lives at school all day, and all of a sudden they're virtually schooling and they seem to need me for every little thing. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's Tuesday tip. A lot of that has to do with access to resources. At school, the resources are more scarce, i.e. there is only one adult for a whole lot of children. So kids figure out pretty quickly that it's in their best interest to either ask a friend or figure it out for themselves, because if they wait for the adult to do it for them, they're going to be waiting a really long time. But home is a whole different ballgame, because unless they were adopted or fostered into your family at an older age, all these kids have known from birth is my parents are going to do things for me. It's natural. When they're tiny, you have to. It's the only way to keep them alive. But as they get older, it's sort of a pattern that we fall into as adults. We just get used to doing it for them. So they get used to expecting that. And, dropping the hammer and trying to change that all at once isn't going to go well for you or your kids. However, there are some ways that you can start to ease them into more independence, more accountability, more problem solving, more organization, all those things they're going to need as they grow. And a really, really simple way to do this with virtual schooling is a checklist. And I know that you probably have a list on the fridge that you've written up of all the things that they need to do. But the key here is that it needs to be something they've generated for themselves, right? We as humans don't respond very well when people just hand us a list of things and tell us to do it. When we have a say in it and more autonomy and more choice, you're gonna get a lot more buy-in. So if your kids are school age, even if they're pre-writing, they can be drawing pictures of all of the things that they need to have on their checklist ready for their day at school. It could include things like, do I have enough paper? Is my pencil sharpened? Do I have my markers or my crayons ready to go? Is my device charged? Is my water bottle filled? Do I have my snacks prepared? Right? Let the kids generate the list, and then feel free to, add some guiding questions and things that you think they might have missed. If you want to be environmentally friendly, you can pop it into one of these page protectors, use a dry erase marker, and they can have a clean slate every night, and they get the satisfaction of checking things off during the day. The other reason that the checklist is really handy is so that when they come to you in the middle of class because the laptop has died, you can say to them, oh gosh, look at your checklist. Was that, did you have that done? Did you have that charged? And when they say, no, I didn't, you say, oh gosh, I'm sorry that happened. That must be really frustrating. What can you do for tomorrow to make sure that doesn't happen again? So you're putting the accountability on them. There's no judgment, there's no blame. If you are looking for more tips and strategies, and if you've missed any of my videos, they're all archived on my website, guidedparentingsupport.com. And it's also got links to my Facebook, my Instagram, my LinkedIn. Any way you could possibly want to contact me is there. And if you have topics you'd like covered in a Tuesday tip or questions you want answered, please do reach out to me, because the only way that I'm useful is if I'm giving you what you need. So I'd love to hear from you. Thanks and good luck.